check it out, check it out. So I said in my Lil Peep video that we were all to be blamed for his demise, okay? Not only him, the people around him, people like me on the media side, and people like you, the fans. Now, a lot of people took exception to that to say, no, he was a grown man. He decided to take them drugs. It's his fault. Okay, we're not saying he's not without fault, okay, as along with anyone who takes drugs, but you got to admit that there is encouragement a lot of times, or subtle encouragement, even if it's in the form of ignoring the obvious when we see these artists, okay? Now enter my guy Lil Uzi. Y'all know Lil Uzi, one of my favorite artists, man. Okay, Lil Uzi been rapping about his drug addiction, his Xanax addiction, all this shit he been popping. He been rapping about it and singing about it like it's a fucking habit. One of my favorite lines, it's on his biggest song to date. It's on EXO Tour Life. He says, I might blow my brain out. Xanny, help the pain, yeah. Please, Xanny, make it go away. I'm committed, not addicted. Buddy, keep controlling me. All the pain, now I can feel it. I swear that it's slowing me. When I heard them goddamn lyrics, it sounded amazing. But I was a cry out for help. I ignored it. When I mean I ignored it, the song was too good for me to give a fuck. Okay, I wanted that right there. Okay, I wanted him to say that. I'm not thinking about that. That's not just something to make the song sound more melodic. That's what he's going through. This is an addict telling us what the fuck he's going through. If y'all ever listen to Codeine Crazy by Future, listen, man, I never took lean or drank lean in a day in my life, man. But when you get to the third verse of that shit, it feels like you've been on lean. The nigga is telling you, he says, I'm an addict and I can't even help it. We listen to these joints and we turn up. We love it. We ignore all this shit. So that's why when I say we're all to be blamed, we all share a little ounce of blame. Okay? Don't be mad at it. Okay? It's you, me, everybody else who enjoys these people's music or who sees it, either retweets it and tolerates it without saying something. Now, Lil Uzi Vert looked like he may have got that reminder, that sober reminder that, man, life is fragile. And after seeing Lil Peep died, he tweeted out that he's now going sober. He said, we would love to stop, but do you really care? Because we've been on Xanax all fucking year. Rest in peace, buddy. I 100% understand, and I don't fault you, okay? He's talking about he don't fault the addiction that clearly Lil Peep was going through because he suffers from addiction himself. The next tweet, he said, I'm sober day 2. I have been shaking. I have been cursing my loved ones out and fighting in the studio with no thoughts in my head, teeth biting down because I just want to be angry at something. Maybe I will just smoke weed tonight. Now, one of the most important lines in what he said there, they're all important, but what he said is, I'm in the studio with no thoughts in my head. A lot of these artists, they credit their creativity, their success, their genius in music to being intoxicated or under the influence of substance. And when the fan only care, and you know, man, listen, I'm a nigga, I love the music more than anything else. Shit, we did it to Wayne. When Wayne got off lean and it felt like he wasn't as creative, we were like, give us lean Wayne back, okay? Us fans were to be blamed, though, okay? I'm super proud of Lil Uzi Vert. He's trying to be sober. Will this last? I don't know. I see a lot of people talking about sobriety, famous decks. I see a lot of people who have been pumping this Xans or leans or perks or Molly, whatever they've been pumping in their songs. They have now been woken up and they're saying, let me try being sober for a minute. Clearly, day 2, Lil Uzi's going through it. Again, I'm not an addict in the terms of taking drugs like Xanax or anything like that. I do have an addictive personality, but if anybody has been an addict of Xanax or lean or perks or whatever, could somebody reach out to this man? I'm hoping Drama. I'm hoping Lake Sheezy. I'm hoping everybody around him, including Don Cannon. Y'all got to step in and make sure this kid gets some help, because if he's trying to go sober, it's very hard to do by yourself. I'm not saying check him into rehab, but at least have a support system around him that he could not relapse. And a lot of people, and what I've been told is when people relapse into drugs or relapse back into drugs, they go harder than they went before, which is even more for a reason they might overdose. Okay? Lil Uzi Vert, I'm supporting you. Hopefully you get better. Hopefully you stay sober. And hopefully your creativity comes back, because you shouldn't be dependent on any drug to be as great as you are in music. Okay? Again, Akademiks Speaks. You guys like them, subscribe to watch Akademiks. I'm out.